Welcome to Oracle of Confidence. Imagine your brain as a financial asset, which it is. Your ability to focus, concentrate, and direct attention is literally your most valuable resource. Lose that, and you lose everything. But here's what's happening to your brain right now. It's being systematically destroyed by distraction. Your phone is pinging. Your email is dinging. Your Slack is lighting up. Your browser has 17 tabs open. Your attention is fractured into 1,000 pieces, and you're calling it multitasking, as if breaking your focus into fragments is somehow a skill instead of a self-imposed disability. Scientists call this attention residue. When you switch from one task to another, part of your attention stays on the previous task, degrading your performance on the current task by up to 40%. 40%. Meaning every context switch is costing you nearly half your cognitive capacity. Meet Finn, 28 years old, software developer, technically skilled, capable of building complex systems. But every project took longer than it should. Every deadline was a struggle. Every day was a marathon of starting tasks, getting interrupted, restarting tasks, getting interrupted again. Finn would sit down with the intention to code for 2 hours, and it would take 4 hours to accomplish the work because the focus had been shattered 40 times. Each interruption felt small. Each one. But the cumulative cost was devastating. Finn was burning out, not because the work was hard, but because the fragmented focus made everything harder. You know this experience. The exhaustion of trying to work while your attention is being pulled in 1,000 directions. The feeling that you're working hard but accomplishing nothing. The frustration of knowing you're capable of more but being too scattered to access that capability. Finn tried willpower. Just resist the phone. Ignore notifications. Focus harder. It worked for 2 days. Then one buzz, one notification, and the phone was back in hand, scrolling, distracted. Focus vanished. Finn learned, willpower loses against engineered addiction. Notification systems are built by thousands to capture attention. You can't outpower that alone. Finn tried productivity apps, website blockers, time trackers, notification managers, 5 apps to control apps. It worked for a week. Then the brain adapted. New browsers, the phone instead of the computer. Just one quick check. The tools became distractions. Lesson: you can't app your way out of an attention problem. Finn stopped fighting. Maybe I'm not a focused person. Believing focus is a trait, not a skill, locked Finn into mediocrity. Projects took 3 times longer. Career growth slowed. Potential stayed unrealized. The issue felt personal, not environmental, even though the environment was designed to steal focus. Everything changed with a simple insight. Environment beats willpower. Finn's shift came from environmental design, not discipline. Phase 1. Eliminate distractions. Week 1. Deleted social and notification-heavy apps. Turned off all notifications except calls and texts. Put the phone in another room. Distance removes the need for willpower. Checked email only at 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Checked Slack once daily. Closed all unused tabs. Used Do Not Disturb during work blocks. Goal: remove the stimulus, not resist it. Phase 2. Build a focus architecture. Weeks 2 to 3. Created a dedicated deep work location used only for focused work. Separate spaces for meetings and admin tasks. The brain links location with behavior, making focus easier. Scheduled 2-hour deep work blocks. First 20 minutes regain focus. Next hour productive. Final 40 minutes peak. Less wastes peak time, more exhausts. 2 hours is optimal. Phase 3. Add accountability. Week 4. Worked alongside others during deep work sessions, not collaboratively, just nearby. Proximity increases focus and reduces distraction. Used a co-working space, same time daily, same people. Social presence reinforced focus. Announced unavailable hours, emergencies only, making others more protective of interruptions. Phase 4. Track progress. Week 5 plus. Tracked completed 2-hour blocks with visible calendar X's. Visible progress increases motivation. Within 3 weeks, 5 X's per week. Also tracked output. Before, 1 feature every 4 days. After, 1 per day. The measurable improvement proved the system worked. Within 6 weeks, Finn's productivity had multiplied. Working the same hours, making more money, side projects completed faster, delivering projects on deadline instead of late, but most importantly, feeling like a focused person instead of a scattered person. The belief about personal capacity had changed completely. Finn had discovered, focus isn't a personality trait. It's an environmental design problem. Change the environment, change the focus. Change the focus, change the output. Change the output, change the life. The biggest mistake focused people make is thinking focus is about discipline. It's not. It's about environment. Your environment is more powerful than your willpower. When your environment is full of distractions, you're constantly fighting. When your environment eliminates distractions, focus happens naturally. The protocol is simple. Remove the stimuli that steal attention. Delete apps. Turn off notifications. Create a specific location for focused work. Make the distraction require effort to access, rather than requiring effort to resist. This is why Silicon Valley designers can achieve deep focus. Their environment is engineered for it, not against it. You can engineer your environment the same way. Forget the Pomodoro technique, 25 minutes. Forget the 4-hour blocks. 2 hours is the sweet spot. First, 20 minutes. Brain recovering from previous task switching. 20 to 90 minutes. Productive work. 90 to 120 minutes. Peak focus and performance. This is the rhythm to build around. 2 blocks per day equals 4 hours of deep work. 4 hours of deep work with 0 distractions usually equals what 8 hours of fragmented work produces. The math is devastating for most people, so instead of working 8 fragmented hours, work 4 focused hours. Same output, half the time, half the exhaustion. You focus better when others are focusing alongside you. Not because they're watching, but because their presence creates a behavioral norm. Sitting alone, distraction is easy to justify. Sitting alongside people engaged in deep work, distraction feels wrong. Use this. Find co-working spaces. Work alongside others. Join communities of people building focus practices. The social element makes focus easier. Also, the public commitment makes focus non-optional. When you tell people, I'm working deep focus blocks from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. to 4 p.m., you've created accountability that's more powerful than any willpower. You're scattered because your environment is designed by Silicon Valley engineers to steal your attention, and you're trying to fight that with personal willpower. You're losing. But the loss isn't your fault. It's the design. The good news: redesign the environment and focus returns naturally. Not through discipline, through design, through eliminating the distraction stimulus entirely. As Cal Newport says, the ability to focus attention on important things is increasingly rare. Subscribe to Oracle of Confidence for focus systems and deep work protocols. Comment below. I'm reclaiming my focus, and identify one distraction stimulus you're going to eliminate this week. One app, one notification, one behavior. Start there. Compound from there.